The graveyard shift at the 911 dispatch center was supposed to be quiet. A few minor incidents, maybe a confused caller. But on a cold Thursday morning at 2:17 a.m., dispatcher, Leah Vance's headset chimed with a tone she'd never heard before. It was an old analog buzz, like a phone ringing from the 1970s. She frowned, muttering to herself that the line wasn't even in use anymore. Her supervisor glanced over, but before he could ask, the call auto-connected. Leah put on her headset. 911, what's your emergency? There was no response. Just a soft, steady hum. It was unnatural, almost electrical, and it sounded like it was coming from inside the line itself. There was no breathing, no background noise, just that strange hum. Can you speak? She asked. A faint click echoed through the line, then another. It was a slow, irregular tapping, like someone drumming their fingernail on a phone casing. Her stomach tightened. If you're in danger, make any sound. The tapping stopped. A woman's voice whispered, "He knows I called." It was raspy and trembling with fear, but there was an unnatural evenness to it, as if her voice wasn't using lungs at all. "Ma'am, tell me your location." Silence. Then she whispered again, "He's at the door." Every hair on Leah's arm stood up. "Stay on the line," she said quickly. "I'm dispatching officers. Can you describe him?" But instead of an answer, the hum deepened, thickened. A wet, heavy, animal-like sound exhaled into the phone. Leah stiffened. "Ma'am, is someone with you?" A soft dragging sound scraped across the floor, then a thud. It was followed by a long, strained inhale that didn't sound human. "Ma'am, talk to me." The woman's whisper returned, colder than before. "He's inside." The call exploded with noise furniture crashing, a scream cut short, muffled chaos. Then the same dragging sound, but heavier, slower, like something pulling a body across the floor. Leah shot to her feet. "Trace the call," she yelled. Technicians scrambled, screens updated, and then the trace came in. The supervisor's face drained of color. "This isn't possible." "What?" Leah demanded. "The call." "It's coming from the basement." Leah froze. The basement only housed old, decommissioned dispatch consoles, equipment that hadn't worked in a decade. No power, no phones connected. They checked again. Same result. The call continued, the dragging sound fading until it stopped. A door creaked closed. Silence. "Ma'am?" Leah whispered. "Are you still there?" After a long pause, the woman's voice came back, clearer this time. "You heard him." Leah's blood ran cold. "Who is he?" No answer, just a slow inhale. Then, "He likes your voice." And the line went dead. It should have ended there, but it didn't. The calls kept coming. Night after night, always on that same disabled line, always between 2 and 3 a.m. Sometimes Leah was too scared to answer. Every call was different. One night, "He's in the hall." Another, "He learned my name." And one night, simply, "Don't go downstairs." Maintenance checked the basement. They found nothing. No live wiring. But security footage showed a tall, thin shadow shifting just out of camera view every time a call came in. The technicians tried everything. They blocked the line, but it still rang. They ripped out the old wiring, but the calls kept coming. They shut down the entire terminal, but the line still glowed. Soon, Leah started hearing the tapping outside of work. First on her apartment wall, then on her bedroom door. Always the same rhythm. One night, her personal cell rang at 2:41 a.m. Unknown number. Against her better judgment, she answered. The hum was the same. The tapping was the same. And then the woman whispered, "He followed the connection." Leah scrambled to lock her door. "Who are you?" A pause. "I wasn't the first to call." "I won't be the last. What does he want?" The answer came immediately. A voice to answer him. Leah's hands trembled. "Why mine?" After a long silence, the voice came back, quiet and chilling. "Because you keep listening." A soft scrape sounded from beneath her bed. Then, the whisper. "He's under the floorboards now." Leah dropped the phone in terror. It landed on speaker. The woman whispered one last time, "Don't go silent." If you stop speaking, he speaks instead. The call ended. To this day, Leah never lets the room go completely quiet, because sometimes, just before dawn, she hears a faint tapping under the floor. Slow, patient, waiting. And she knows exactly what it means. The call is still connected. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Sleep tight.